Well, here we are.
You clapped, you clipped, you clapped. Oh yeah. Here's an update for you specifically. I need to remind you to do the clip of headlines, like with your voice. That you're like, headlines. You're doing that thing.
I've thought about that, and I've been putting it, delaying, procrastinating.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I mean, I did my part, but
excuse me. I just showed you.
Yeah, excuse you. Yeah. Yeah, no, you showed me
I do a part. I did a part.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Of this novel.
I did my part.
Of this very novel idea. Like, we're, real trailblazers here. Anyways, yeah. Jingle here, jingle there. Graphics eventually, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. It's fine. It's normal.
It's fine.
I mean, episode what? This is 17.
Yes.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's so cool.
It is cool. I'm glad that we haven't killed each other.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen.
That wasn't going to happen.
Never going to happen. It's nice that we had the same reaction, because that's never going to happen. Because some friends are like, I might kill that bitch.
Yeah.
But we don't have that. I might shake you. And I think you might shake me too. But that's about it. You've had your
But
moments.
it would be playful, if anything.
Not me.
Can adults get shaking baby syndrome?
I would shake you so hard that it would happen. It just bring you back to your childhood and right into forgetting your childhood. Yeah, let's do that. Give you a concussion so hard that you go back to childhood and then past it. Oh my God.
Where it's reverse amnesia, where all the things that I blocked as a child just comes back to me because you shake me. And I have PTSD.
That is a fate.
Because I have blocked a lot.
That is a fate worse than any. No, yeah, no,
a lot.
I agree because I have blocked a lot of things, and it's always so random how these memories just sort of creep up on you at some time.
Yeah.
I've had moments a little unrelated or whatever. I'm just it's weird, but let's say I'm wiping my just finished taking shit. I start wiping myself. I know it's fucking rough. It hasn't even been 5 minutes of the episode. Welcome to the show. If this is your first episode.
Welcome to Horrific Evening.
There.
So you were saying you're wiping your ass.
So yeah, no, but it's just saying that there have been moments where I've been reminded of some random memory by I'm wiping my ass and it reminds me of something. I don't know, it's episode 6, Perfect Third or something.
Oh yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing the dishes and I randomly remember that I don't know, my grandmother's kitchen. That was
for sure. Those things kind of hit you like a bullet sometimes. A memory bullet, and you're just I didn't want to think about this today.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go through this.
Yeah.
But here we are.
Abby Stonehouse.
Fernando P.
For PP.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
That's
Just rocking back and forth. That's how we do
it. Yeah. Working hard on my show notes. I think I'm gonna do because I think I'm going to frame the first 20 show notes. I'm gonna frame it.
You know how fucking cute that is? I'm a sucker for shit like that.
Wow, you're ruining it already. But okay, so anyways, yeah, sure, it's cute. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
And then keep it or whatever. And then at some point, if we manage to get actual fans or something, leave comments and shit. If you have questions or insults and stuff like that, if you insult us, it's fine. I might actually not even block it. Just
Just no, it's engagement.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's right. Wink, wink. I will block it because I cannot handle it. No, but I'm not just saying that. I forgot what I was saying, but that's fine.
It's okay.
Oh no,
you were gonna frame the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna frame the thing, right? And then eventually, if we get folks to.
We do need to put art up here because I feel
we got soup.
We have plans, but we haven't done it.
I also I don't know how it's gonna work out. I gotta figure out because do you use the studio for other shows and you're eventually going to have other shows or whatever, and so I'm thinking of a type of solution for sticking the things to the wall, but that we can interchange,
mix it up.
Yes, sorry, no, but I'm thinking more about this installation. You're no, because you're thinking about the art itself. I'm thinking about how to put it on the wall.
Install it, the actual
I don't know,
all of me. You just put a nail in and then you take things off and
I mean, look, it can be that. But I was just thinking, like,
There's command strips for shit like that.
yeah, that's kind of stuff that I was thinking about, like that, just kind of stick it there, remove it.
Yeah, yeah.
Can have interchangeable things, and
Yeah.
it's interesting to.
Yeah. I'm jealous of like some like people that have like decorated studios and they have like all their like fan art and shit.
Yeah.
And like this is a blank.
I mean,
There's
this is
nothing. This is the most
virginal,
boring.
This is a virginal wall that we're willing to fill out with
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only I would have already done this, but the thing is, you do have a different show that doesn't necessarily
I know.
I
mean, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Maybe we can do like I don't know, like half and half.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, as long as it
there's
stays
no
full.
I'm not going anywhere. Not anytime soon.
What do you mean?
Like moving wise.
Oh, here?
Yeah, so we have time.
Even though there's people visiting to buy the building.
Unless they sell the place and illegally hike the rent up. But
I mean, the rent went up for me big time. I didn't really fight it because
you should have fought it.
It was probably gonna. It's probably gonna go up again, I guess.
Well, it's like yearly.
Yeah, no, I know, but no, the raise that I got, like if next year they're like, yeah, it's going up again, I'm like, no. The rate, what you raised was literally 2 years worth, and I've lived in many fucking places.
Yeah.
I mean, according to my lived experience, which doesn't really mean much.
Yeah. Oh well, let's not bum people out with rent hikes.
Life is hard out there. Times are hard.
It is. People have it a lot worse though than us, like rent wise. So
yeah. Some people actually have no homes in some specific nondescript area of the world right now. That shit's on fire. But whatever, we don't get political here because that's not what we do here at all.
No, unless it's funny.
Yeah.
And that's not funny.
But it rhymes with pizza. So, yeah.
Oh boy.
What's in your mind?
Oh, well, thank you for asking.
I wasn't asking. I'm doing.
Cue the thing.
Yeah, cue the thing. Yeah,
No, actually, what's on your mind is gonna zoom it.
Yeah. It's
Wait, what if I did it with my hand, just like me? Okay. I'm gonna time it exactly.
Oh, I know.
You know what I mean?
No, I know that you're gonna do. Oh,
I shouldn't have said it.
I should have.
I ruined it by whatever, but.
It's on theme, bro. It's on theme for you and whatever interaction that we have together. Like, there's always a moment where you ruin the thing.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I love you for it. Sort of. I mean, sometimes I'm like, could she not? And then you do. But what's in your mind?
I think I found my new Roman Empire. The trend on social media is like, what's your Roman Empire? The thing that you think about.
No, by social media, you mean this is TikTok thing?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously I'm not on the talk, so I don't know what you're talking about.
But it's on Reels too. Like,
I have not seen this.
Okay,
no,
so
I see puppies. I see fucking lunatic people. Like, I have the dark Reels, so I don't.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. Don't
so
look
there
at the
was
phone.
like.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract you.
There was a trend, like it started a couple months ago, where. Oh my god, the neighbors.
Yeah, maybe they're sleeping and we're talking.
It is not late.
It is not late. Wake up.
Yeah, so there's a trend about Roman Empire.
Okay.
Where like men think about the Roman Empire like weekly.
Okay.
Like, so it's like something that like they think about a lot. Right. It's like a frequent thought.
Okay.
Or whatever. And so people use like, oh, this is my Roman Empire. I think about this a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I found.
No, but I needed like sorry for me. Sorry guys. Can you like just shut up for a second? This one's for me. Pretend that I'm done. Give me an example. I don't know what you're talking.
Okay. So
I'm a man, by the way. And you're like, apparently we think about this like once a week. I don't.
So we think about verbs like frequently.
Yeah.
So verbs is our Roman Empire, I guess.
Oh, so it's like an inside joke, and that's our.
It could be an inside joke, or it's just a thought. Like, we were talking about memories just before. Like, oh, you have a memory of...
Is it a recurring memory or a thing that you always think about?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, like I'm always thinking about jerking off.
Yeah.
So that my Roman Empire is jerking off?
Yeah, but it's more like event-based. Like, oh,
It's an event. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened.
It could be like the time that you jerked off driving your car somewhere.
I never told you about that. So how do you...
Or the time that you jerked off in, I don't know, in a porta potty, I don't know, and you think about it a lot. Or like, you know, a special jerk off session.
Oh, okay. So like that one time I had sex in public, and that was like really an awesome experience. And I think about it when summer rolls around, I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah, that's
the Roman Empire.
Exactly.
Okay.
That, but I think a Roman Empire is like more frequent. Like, I think about it once a week, like a memory you think about once a week.
I'm trying to like think of a thing that I always think like at least once a week. I mean, posting the shit on social media for the
that's
podcast,
just like
but that's
work.
Just like a job thing, right?
Yeah.
My 4th job, by the way. My 3rd unpaid.
Hey, you want to talk about having a lot of jobs?
No, but they're paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Well, 2 are, 3. It's fine.
Great. I love
it. So you get it, Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it, I guess. Well, good luck, the listeners.
Gosh, I'm not explaining it properly.
That's
but I saw this thing on TikTok, a video of this woman on TikTok, and I have thought about her and this video once every 2 hours for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I cannot stop thinking about it.
Okay.
It was a TikTok of this woman. She gets in front of her camera and she's like, I think I found a life hack.
Okay.
Instead of going to the cafe,
right,
make yourself a coffee, buy a dozen croissants at Costco, and just heat up one croissant at a time every morning. I never have to go to a cafe anymore. I'm never going to leave my home. Haha. And I was like, bitch, do you think you discovered grocery shopping? Like, this is what I'm like, the audacity of this person. Like,
so my Roman Empire about this specific fucking thing is that, okay, there are many variables. So I've not seen this real talk that you're talking about.
Like, you think you invented grocery shopping. You like...
Okay, what are the chances that it's a sketch?
It's not. I assure you, it's not.
So she's serious.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. She did. Look, I don't care. I'll defend you, but I do have she's not here to say anything.
Yeah.
So what are the chances? Because she did start by saying I think.
Yeah.
She doesn't, obviously.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot stop thinking about it.
The thing is, she's not wrong though.
Is it a life hack?
I mean,
is it a unique behavior? Is it is this behavior valuable enough to make a full TikTok about?
Well, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm like stuck in between worlds because I've seen really just useless, dark TikTok, people who use TikTok like a dating service, but it's not in there. Yeah. They think they're sending a message to a person, but they don't realize they're just sending it to the entire world. It's very heartbreaking. It's fucked up. So so if people do that, this person, oh yeah, you can buy your own coffee. It's almost. It depends by age too. For example, when we were kids, we didn't have phones, right?
Yeah.
But now, a kid cannot, not imagine a world where there's no phones or no iPads, right?
Yeah.
So if you didn't grow up with, if you always, went to a coffee shop or whatever, the thought, it's fucked up. It is crazy, and I know it's really...
Yeah,
but
if you've never experienced coffee at home...
Maybe then you
don't know.
And for us, big coffee drinkers or whatever, not just coffee drinkers, we're just big.
Also, kind of side note, put a pin in that problem. Our coffee problem is a problem.
Yes.
We are gonna die young, but happily with a warm cup of coffee in our hands. I drink too much coffee, but that's another.
Okay, you happily, me just here. I'm just here, present. Fernando, are you happy? Present. I am here. That is all we can...
You happy present.
I am here.
I want to say absent, but I'm present.
Correct. That is actually the proper assessment of, yes, that is what I mean.
Yeah, so I get it. This girl maybe, but Once I tell you her age, you will be like, no.
Okay, all right.
She's probably like 36 years old.
Okay, so I mean, this is the first. I'm gonna need the account name, and I'm gonna try to deep dive the bitch.
I'm gonna show you later.
Yeah, but I'm gonna write it down so I can remember. No, it's literally like, let me do some background, because what if it's a sketch? That's the thing. That's like,
maybe if it is, she fooled me. Too. Best actress in the world.
All right. If it's a sketch, let's just put it out there. Hey, it's a sketch.
Yeah.
And whatever, let's move on.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I don't know, like I don't have sympathy. No, it's just like, because I wasn't born here, and there are things that I just don't know. It's like, true. Sometimes you look at me and you'll use literally an expression that you grew up with, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry.
There's that, or it's the reverse when you start talking about farm animals, and I'm like, yeah, dude.
Yeah. You know
what you're talking about.
Right. Well, yeah, but even that's surprising to me, because you were actually paying attention. It's just because.
Well, you had to, it was just there. You're like saturated with it. It's like, I'm going to be super racist. You may know how to cook a plantain.
I do.
I don't.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Fair point. By the way, like, it's not.
Is that racist?
It's not. It's not. It's just, it's a reality. It's cultural realities and stuff like that. It's racist if you're like, hey, you brown piece of shit. You know how to make plantain, right? That's fucking racist and rude.
So rude.
And actually, like, you know what bothers me the most about that? It's not even that you brownish piece of shit. It's just because a brown piece of shit is, brown if you're healthy. It's just like, it's just rude.
Yeah.
Like, you can say that very calmly. Hey, what's up, you piece of shit? I'll take it very nicely.
It's true. It's all about context and, like, the tone.
Yeah, tone, context.
I would never talk bad about you to anyone. I would
you can't
tell you to your face.
You've never really told me anything.
No, because I adore you. I've never spoke poorly about you to, like, anyone, I don't think.
I think I conduct myself...
Unless, like, it's my mom and I were joking, like, oh, Fernando's so grumpy. Like, that's it. Could you
imagine? That's the thing that breaks me. You said I'm grumpy? Nah.
Are you really sensitive about that?
Fuck no.
Oh, okay.
No, it's true.
It's obviously. Yeah. Or, like, I don't know, we'll giggle about, like, when she got you Christmas presents and you came early, like, before you left for France, you came and you felt them, and the ones that you wanted, and you guessed, you opened and ate or drank, and the rest you just left.
Oh, so you told your mom?
I told my mom that. She laughed.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a secret, but all right.
Like, that's the extent. No, I knew my mom would find that delightful and hilarious.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them. It was very nice. Yep. Yeah. Fire in my belly.
Yeah.
Booze. I got booze too.
Booze. There was...
I didn't hit the chocolate. I got the chocolate on my way back. Very delicious chocolate. It was.
What type of chocolate was it?
Salted caramel, some, but it's like the fancier ones. It's not like, oh, here's a Snickers bar, like Merry Christmas. No, it was like a fancy one.
I always get my dad Kit Kat bars for gifts.
Yeah, but you
don't just that.
Yeah, but you don't like your dad. You love him. So that's why you give what you give him.
Well,
what he wants.
I know that's what he likes.
That's what give him what he wants.
Yes, it's like he doesn't want. Like, if I got him like a Lindt like chocolate bar, like, that was fancy and like, he would be like, man.
Really?
He would eat it, but he's a lot happier with a Kit Kat bar. Yeah.
We should ask him if Kit Kat bars still taste like the same as when he was younger.
You could ask, yeah.
Yeah.
He probably does not have an answer for you.
Fucking
I'm just not expecting a deep analysis. They're really skipping on the coding these days. I'm not expecting this.
This is my Roman Empire. I am often, because I always forget, but so I'm often surprised about like how every single one of us is surrounded by unreliable narrators.
I know.
At every single fucking moment.
I know.
Including yourself.
How are we
yourself.
How are we the way that we are? It's fine.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Roman Empire.
Yeah.
I think I do, because I like history though. So it's like an interest.
So do you think about the Roman Empire a lot?
No, not that often.
Okay.
But I do have a love of like Roman numerals, stuff like that. Like I did like the Roman aesthetic of like, you know, at least the military shit. Like that's the kind of stuff that interests me. But like besides that, I mean they didn't make it. So they, well, you know, I don't know.
I had to learn about the Roman Empire in CEGEP and
it's college for internationals
or whatever. It didn't stick. Don't remember much about it.
Yeah, well, it's not yours then.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. History stuff I don't remember a lot of.
Yeah.
No. Like
what happened? What did history do to you?
I only got interested in history when I actually had a good history teacher in college.
I agree with that. That's a thing.
Who actually gave a shit.
Yeah.
And started explaining like that history like can vary between whoever's writing it and their analysis of it.
Who won?
Yeah. And which is a no-brainer now, but like when I was studying in CEGEP and taking this history class with this woman, my mind was blown. I was like, oh, so history it's not like it's all based on who's telling the story, obviously. But I didn't, because before that, history was like from textbooks. It was like facts.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just based on whoever is writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, their perspective, their biases.
Right.
Because it is a human writing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that...
But it sounds stupid to say like that because obviously, now that I'm older, I'm like, yeah, that's obvious. But like that, as a 19-year-old, I was like...
Oh, but that's okay.
It was like a good moment to learn it.
Because I thought you were going to tell me, like, I don't know, like, the timelines of when you went to college or whatever. So, in my head, I was like, if she learned the shit at 25, this is problematic. But, by 19, I was learning the shit, like, when I was actually, like, open to actually getting that kind of shit in my head. I was like 16, 17. So, you telling me, like, you're learning this at 19, it's actually not that off.
Yeah.
The line, you know?
Yeah.
So don't feel too bad about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, the lesson you got is that everything is unreliable to a degree. There are obvious things that are facts, but history is written by the victors. And
the reason why it came up in that class particular, because it was like 20th century women history.
Okay.
And a lot of that history was written by men.
Oh, great.
Like what we and like so it's like
as it should be, right? God damn it.
And then so there had to be like this deep dive and like women writing.
Yeah.
And how like the analysis between the two or whatever.
Yeah.
Which was very interesting. I don't know.
Yeah.
When I think back about like a class like that and opening my brain, I was like, I miss academics, but I really don't. I really don't. However, sometimes I feel super stupid, and I wish I could, like, maybe I should take a class.
No, it's okay. No, stay like that. You're fine.
Stay oblivious. You're good. You're fine.
Yeah, I mean, oblivious. I mean, how much is this shit gonna help you, really?
No, it's not.
You know?
No.
Unless you're, like, actually gonna go down and, like, do, like, I was gonna say a riot, but if you go to a manifestation, with the stuff on the streets,
what?
When the people go down the street, fighting for causes and stuff. I don't have the word.
A protest.
A protest. I'm sorry. It's because I work.
Manifestation.
It's the French word.
Oh.
Because I'm stuck in like at work. I've been like training people and I'm like. Yeah, so like the French is like really over here. So it's like.
Oh wow.
I keep forgetting the word protest when like it's sorry guys. stuck in language. It's actually, I think I don't know, it's in Spanish. I think in Spanish it's like interchangeable, those two words, too, or something like protesta. I don't know, whatever. Point is, I have too many languages in my head, too many fucking words and shit like that, so yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they go...
But I was talking to, like, on my other podcast, and she was, like, saying that, like, she could never do political humor or, like, just because she just doesn't know. She doesn't know.
But that's honest.
Yeah, it's true.
Most people don't do that. Like
they just fake it?
Yes. Saying that you don't know a thing and being like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm very honest about not knowing things. I think that's the way to be.
You do bluff, though. So that's
I bluff
different
when
story,
I don't hear things.
Yeah. What?
Call me out. I sometimes bluff.
Yeah.
When it feels like the moment to bluff. Because it's like high pressure. I'm like, oh, yeah.
You don't play
Which
cards.
is the worst time to bluff.
Yeah.
But
those are the moments where you should be like, I'm sorry, could you say that again? I want to make sure that I understood what I heard.
Yeah.
So many things, hang in the balance of, communication.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
It's fine. But what's not fine is that we have a headline
Headlines.
Last episode.
Okay.
And that's not fine for some reason.
Wait, there was the crocodile one.
You remember?
Oh my god! Weren't you testing me on this? Whether I was gonna remember?
Actually, it's funny because this is
there was something you were really.
This is actually this is a test episode in terms for you, like as a host.
Okay.
That like you always forget the things or whatever. So I was wondering if you were gonna remember the crocodile. It's funny that you brought it up. So great.
Yeah.
That's Cooter the crocodile.
Cooter.
Well, we might have to change his name though.
Why?
Because of the area where it happened. Cooter is way too American. For some reason, I imagined this happening in America, but it didn't.
Yeah, I really want it to happen in America.
Yeah, because it would have been amazing.
That's the funniest place.
But you know what? Cooter's fine.
That or Canada. Or if it happened, like, between a flight between, like, Ireland and Spain. That would be hilarious.
It's like weird, like almost fancy country, like fancy for you guys. I don't know, like Europe. Goddamn, for us North Americans, anything in Europe is fancy.
Yeah,
but we understand that locally speaking, there might be not very fancy things. But point is, it would have been funny like that, but no, I didn't. If anything, like I thought, like the next best thing in my head was like, if this happened, it probably happened in like some third world country.
Okay.
Where do you think it happened?
Oh, damn. Right, Where did it happen?
Well,
you're about to say.
Yeah, okay, well. No, we have two updates. First, we got Crocodile Cooter over there. Yeah. That was a plane crash thing that happened. Then we have an update with the pigfucker trial of George Spencer, the one-eyed man.
Right.
Yeah.
There was information about him?
A lot, actually.
I understand why you donated to Wikipedia now.
There you go.
Now I get it.
Also, I check how much I gave them. I should have never made a big point about it.
It's fine.
I just
it's more than I will ever, but actually
don't say that too out loud. Stop it.
We probably should, because we get information from them.
Also, like, I do get, like, now I get, like, an email, like, thanking me. And stuff.
Yeah,
like,
they do that.
And I'm like, could we not?
And you're like, you could unsubscribe.
I did. Okay. I did. All right, so, I don't think it was, the headline was literally like a one-liner, so there was no date attached. Like, so in my head, I'm like, this must have happened in the 80s, the 70s, and if it happened in the States or whatever like that. But no. 2010.
This crocodile 2010.
So, Cooter the Love Croc.
Okay.
He made a plane crash in 2010. So this happened in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So So it happened in Africa.
They have crocodiles in Africa? Oh yeah, of course. And that's a dumb question.
I mean, I don't know how. I mean, look. Educated guess, probably.
They do.
I would
they imagine. Just have different.
I mean, Africa's huge.
Yeah. Oh, for
and
sure.
Egypt is part of Africa, and they
Yeah.
have the Nile crocodiles and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yes,
Okay.
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
Saved you, huh? So 2010, the airline was the Filair, like Fila, but Filair.
Wow.
Yeah. So the model of the plane was an LETL 410.
So it was like a big plane.
No, this is like a 20-person. Actually, technically, I think it was supposed to be an 18 plane, but there was 21 people on the plane.
Shit.
At first, there were 2 survivors, but there was actually just one in the end, where one died from injuries at the hospital.
Oh my god.
I know, right? It's crazy. 21 people, 2.
This person that survived has a story. I hope they remember.
Yes, actually, we know the line. Like, what was it? Just to remind the folks, I did save that. I put it. No, of course, no, I didn't. It's fine. There it is. So the original headline that has us here today is that a plane once crashed because a passenger smuggled a crocodile on board. Right?
It's so funny. Okay.
So that's the headline and this is like, so the one survivor is the one that said what happened on the plane.
Yeah.
If they would have, if the plane just crashed, basically.
Yeah, they wouldn't have known.
Right. From the outside, it actually looked like the plane just fell out of the sky. There was a rumor that maybe there was just not enough fuel in the plane because when the plane crashed into a house, there was no one home.
Okay.
So the plane crashed into the house, and there was no fire. So there was a rumor that because there was no fire, that there was no enough fuel in the plane. But no, what happened, according to the one dude that did survive, didn't get a name.
Yeah.
He said that someone smuggled a crocodile in a duffel bag, and then people started panicking, and everyone. It doesn't make sense because of the type of plane. Like in your head, you're probably thinking of a commercial plane, but it's more like it's almost like a small version of a military plane.
Yeah.
So it's basically, imagine it's like a bus. There's more space like in between things. But anyways, point is, like, everyone started panicking and everyone ran towards the cabin, and it changed the center of gravity of the thing, and they just
it dropped.
It just deep dive, like it just dove down, nose down.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So that guy is the one that said that, this is what happened.
He's like lying through his teeth.
What? Oh, you mean,
hear me out, it was a crocodile.
I mean,
he just like, not only did he survive a plane crash, but he wants to get the most out of it. You know?
You think he was like trying to make money out of it or something?
I don't know. However, if the plane didn't catch on fire when landing, they would have proof of a plane with dead bodies and a dead crocodile.
Plot twist. The crocodile did survive.
No!
Yeah. So Cooter did survive, but he was killed after. When they saw him, they killed him with a machete. So
oh my god!
He got hacked to death.
How did they? So it landed. Then like emergency vehicles.
Oh no! People
like swarmed or whatever.
Yeah, literally.
And then like a crocodile came out. They just stabbed it.
So I saw pictures, like there was like a large crowd like on top and around the plane or whatever. And so I'm guessing like when they were like sifting through, taking out bodies and stuff, like they saw the crocodile and that's when they killed it.
Jesus Christ.
Right. So, I mean, look, you're like, oh, maybe they're survivors. They did find one guy. Well, I mean, 2, but, eventually only one survived. But, you're looking through that mess, and then there's all of a sudden, ooh, surprise crocodile. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to have the same fucking,
reaction. Like,
I'm going to get real choppity chop. Oh, no.
My God. That is wild.
So this and unfortunately, it actually happened like 1 kilometer away from the airport. I just wanted to say the name of the airport, of the city of the.
1 kilometer. It was almost at the airport.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I know.
Okay.
The airport is the Bandundu Airport.
Bandundu.
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 There you go. You got it. And it's probably not even said like that, but I swear to God, it's probably not even that.
Okay.
So that's what happened with Dad.
That's wild. I didn't know. I wonder if like if a big plane, if like everyone went to the front, it would just.
I mean, I think for that type of plane, just like how it, you didn't see a picture. I'm sorry, I didn't bring you a picture of it, but like the way it's made, I believe it. Wow. Yeah,
that's scary.
Like, and on top of it, because the plane was already like it was over capacity anyway. Because I think it's like 18 people, and it was like 21.
For the rest of this man's life that survived, if he ever goes on a plane again, if one too many people go to the washroom, he's gonna be like, "Sit the fuck down!
Show me your bag. Open your bag.
One at a time."
It's just a dildo, bro. It's just a dildo. So yeah. So just to explain a little bit, like what do you mean he got a crocodile on the plane, like, and it's 2010, right?
Yeah.
So it's a domestic flight. So it's within the Republic
You
of
don't have
Congo.
to go through much security.
I mean, I feel like they're way more lax, and I mean, like even like when I got to certain places, like maybe not this trip, but the one before, I got through. Look, I legal, I'm all clean, like I got nothing. But like at times I was like, you didn't ask me enough questions. So if that happens over here, if that happen, So point is, so domestic flight, and from what I was reading, people like they do go on the planes with like live animals. It's basically like a taxi. I'm going from, it's like I'm going from Montreal to Toronto, like. So I'm going to take my cat with me, or I'm going to take my chicken or my crocodile in my duffel bag. Like, they didn't really check. And also, like, who the fuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That is so wild.
Yeah.
It's less funny knowing all the context, but, like, just the headline is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean,
it's sad now that I hear about... I don't know. More about it. I don't know.
Are you like on a campaign today to like really take me out of the job? You're like, maybe I should pay more attention to history. Oh, this story, now that I know the other side of the story, behind the
I
headline,
know, I don't know.
I am sad.
I'll shut up.
Like literally the whole concept, you're like, I don't know. Speaking of fuckers, the pig fucker.
Oh yes, the Cyclops pig fucker.
No, he's the Cyclops, and he had, according to...
The pig was a Cyclops, too, let's not forget.
No, hey, don't twist the words. The child pig. The piglet. There was a piglet born with one eye.
Right.
The Cyclops piglet.
Yes.
Meaning that George Spencer had sex. Bestial sex.
Yeah.
With that piglet's mother pig.
Yeah.
And, so let's... want to find out a little bit more?
Super funny. So he was executed for this.
Yeah, so he was born in 1600, and he died in 1642. So you can even guess his age. I'm good with that. I'm happy when I get like clear cut ages, birth, death. Don't have to do the math. It's
when
done.
someone throws like a 67 at you. 67 died in 04
like get the fuck out of here. Whenever when I saw like somebody was like born in 1890 and then they died in like 1930, that always like at first when I was like learning the time discrepancies, I was like, huh? And literally, I am that person. Yeah, we're both that person. Like, I'm 1983. That's when I'm born. And I'm gonna die by 2050. I should be out of here. So what's 2050? That's way too old. Yeah. 34 because I have 10 years left on my contract. So what? I have a contract, but there's
life contract.
Yeah. I'm 40.
I laugh because I can't do anything else.
Yeah, well,
I'm not being insensitive. It's just
I don't condone. Do not condone. I don't condone. That type of contract with yourself. You shouldn't do that. Yeah. It's just a joke.
Yeah. We'll see.
So George Spencer. He was like a servant. That was his job. This happened in Connecticut.
Oh wow. Okay.
He was he was the second ever execution in Connecticut. Famous.
Really?
Yeah, second person to be executed by hanging too. So
there's only 2 people?
At that time.
At that time.
At that time. So like
okay.
there was one guy just before him, and before that they'd never done it. So I get a feeling that they were
the guy before like fucked a cow or something.
I don't know, because you're gonna hear my names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get into it, but
Yeah.
so no,
God.
but imagine that, like, you know, I'm the second guy. I was like, really? I think the court was like way too excited. I was like, we get to hang people now? Let's find anyone. So this is like a Puritan kind of settlement, or
Yes.
at the time, or whatever.
Yes.
So one of the things that really worked against Georgie over here was that he was openly atheist. Like, I don't, you know,
In like
in 1600s, and he's just like, yeah, I don't.
Wow.
I have no faith.
That takes balls. In the 1600s?
It takes balls, but he was missing an eye. The thing is,
Big gonads, one eyeball.
but the thing is, like, from the article, like it leads you to believe that he was also a Cyclops, but he wasn't even a Cyclops. He literally he lost an eye. He had a glass eye,
Okay.
but he had 2 peepers.
Yeah.
In the skull,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
I think the thing that really got him killed was like the I don't believe in God thing.
Yeah.
Around those times, like, you know, like, yeah, sure, yes, I donated already.
Yeah.
That you lie,
Yeah.
you know,
You
get out
lie
of it.
because
You lie.
it's a big deal if you're not part of any church or
Yeah.
because like government was like in line with like religion, everything.
And you did.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Openly atheist.
I think so. Openly atheist, and I think the word.
The charge with the pig fucking was just an excuse.
I think.
I
I
think
so, but they had their way of doing, like.
Yeah.
I think the excuse was the pig, and it just like they really like. I mean, let me get to the funny part. So,
Okay.
so technically, like the crimes he was accused of were basically sodomy and sex with an animal, and they make the connection between this like Cyclops piglet and him, even though he used to have 2 eyes.
Yeah, he wasn't genetically.
Yeah, and I think like the whole atheist thing, and also like he was the one of the word that came out was cantankerous. So he's just he's unpleasant as a person, a little bit like me. You know, if it's not you, it's like somebody.
Say that word again.
Cantankerous.
Cantankerous.
I think that's what it is, if I'm remembering properly.
Okay.
But I've heard it before. But it's just like that. He is an unpleasant person.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he was. So he had his
cantankerous Cyclops.
He had his glass eye. He was ugly, and he was balding. So everything was working against him. And like I've never felt more seen. So the whole so he was convicted or whatever, and like the way that court worked. To convict someone and basically get them to execute or whatever, they needed, at the time, the law, very strong, two witnesses. Okay, so one of the witnesses is the pig that gave birth. It makes no fucking sense, ma'am. I know.
Wait. Wait. Witnesses. Bring the witness to the stand. They just have this like this guy like wrangling this like piglet with one eye. First witness.
Yeah.
And they like put this little hoof on the Bible.
Oh, that's the name of the episode. Hoof on the Bible.
Hoof on the Bible.
Oh, I get it rated.
Yeah. Hand on the Bible. Hoof on the Bible.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Hoof on the Bible. And then...
Oh, thank you, Abby, for being my friend.
It's good to laugh.
It's great to fucking laugh. Oh my god. So 2 witnesses. So they bring obviously.
Sorry, I'm still picturing it. Just like for the Bible.
Yeah.
Have any questions?
That's niche of a pig. Well, obviously, it was a witness, and it told. And the other one was the other witness was himself.
So he
admitted to fucking the pig under duress. So he was coerced to say that he was led to believe that he wasn't going to be executed if he admitted to having sex with a pig.
Wow.
And his reasoning is, you're going to fucking hate the reasoning, is because his reasoning was like, well, probably not going to kill me if that child molester was just whipped by the public instead of killed.
Oh, wow.
Right? So,
oh, no.
so he fucked up.
Like, we didn't kill that guy.
So,
So you'll be okay. It might hurt a little. It might sting. You might be put out for a few days, but it'll be fine. Oh, no.
So he was executed by hanging, and the pig, not the piglet, but the pig, the lady pig, she was killed by a sword. They executed the pig as well.
Why? Like, you took part in this too.
Yep.
Fucking guilty, you fucking slut.
You slut, you let that man have sex with you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. So, that is horrific.
So those were the updates for last week.
That's so funny.
Oh
god.
Just one, like, amuse-bouche for while doing my research for the crocodile thing, it randomly came up that there were bipedal crocodiles. Sometime in their evolution, there were crocodiles that walked on two legs.
That's cool.
It's cool, but also fucking terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
That's
for sure.
That's more where I was.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, because they're scary as fuck already.
They are.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So I like on two legs. It's almost like a shark on two legs. I mean, it's weird like to even think about it, but. And I'm thinking of because there was a like a 90s cartoon that had like sharks and stuff like that who like walked on bikes or whatever. I don't know. The 90s were weird, man.
Oh yeah,
they're really weird.
The crocodile's legs are tiny. I'm surprised that evolutionarily that they got they were at some point were anything functional.
Well, Abby, we used to look very different too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Oh, you'd hate that, huh? You would hate.
Yeah. Look at us. Well, are we better now? I don't know. We used to look very different.
I'm pretty sure that if we like were to speak to or like see our ancestor, I can never say that word properly.
Ancestor?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
I fuck it up. Yeah, they would probably think that we're the weird ones.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at you fucking like smooth monkey.
Smooth monkey.
That's like
look
good.
At you smooth hairless monkey.
That would be such a good title to it. I'm not, but that's smooth monkey
from the Bibles. You can't beat it.
All right, so that was the updates. Now we're gonna get into the actual headlines territory.
Headlines. Cue the music.
This is pathetic. It's fine.
Pathetic. You want me to do it?
Oh yeah, of course. I just sometimes I set up things so I can use words I like.
Yeah.
Like I haven't said pathetic in a minute. I'm like, let me bring it out. It's been a minute. All right, so here's a fun one. I think this is really fun.
Okay.
I think it's almost like because we're not political here. We don't talk about the news and stuff, but holy shit, is it on topic? All right, so the youngest soldier in the First World War was an 8-year-old from Serbia. His name was weird squiggly names, but Momikliu Gravic or something like that, and he died in 93.
He what?
Died in 1993. So he was in the First World War.
So he's like, wow.
Yeah, he survived. Yes.
8?
Yeah.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Does he remember?
I would imagine so. I remember things from when I was 8. Don't you?
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. At 8.
What led to that? Who, like, his parents are just like, yeah, go for it. You want to go to war? Okay.
Oh, Abby, Abby, the research is gonna be so fucking
Oh
sad.
yeah, I probably don't want to know. Their like parents are just like, or they just kidnapped the kid.
Well, if I had to guess, let me guess. Okay, so,
It's fun to imagine just like the parents just like indulging in the
yeah,
kid's
like,
interest.
this is his dream.
But it's not at all. I
Oh,
know.
no.
It's like, oh, he's into like infantry.
He's into infantry. I love that you used it like it was crochet. Oh my god, you are a psycho. Oh my god, he's into infantry. Go ahead. We support you, son.
What?
We support you, son.
Yeah.
You know.
Wait, I bluffed there, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Why?
You said you support your son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
What did you
I just like panicked there. I thought like I didn't hear it properly.
No, yeah.
Because like you looked at me like you were gonna like you were asking a question right after you said that.
No, I was confused because you look confused. How am I the one that does the drugs?
I don't know. Because I don't. Obviously, I don't need the drugs.
Well, I mean, I do them for different reasons. So just peace and quiet. I'm gonna find out a little bit more about this child because
I guess so. But I feel like we're just gonna learn just really sad facts.
No. It's gonna be amazing for me. I'm gonna enjoy torturing you with this one.
Okay.
An 8-year-old soldier. That's happened before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe now.
So youngest. Wow, 8.
I mean, 8 recorded. We don't know about 6-year-olds.
Yeah.
Maybe they're better at keeping their mouths shut. You know, it's like, I'm a soldier. And like, listen, for one,
such a fucking kids bragging about being a soldier. I'm a soldier.
God, I don't get to. I can't call you a psycho and then be a psycho myself, right? We psycho cancel each other.
Yeah.
All right. This is actually a fun one. This is not. It's not too dark. It's like a little bit dark, but it's just dark funny. Just whatever.
Yeah.
You know Salvador Dali, the painter artist.
The artist.
And with the little mustache thing, right?
Yeah.
So an elderly, when he was really, really old, he became severely burned as his excessive use of the assistance. But he's at the hospital. Imagine him; he's in the hospital. And he's got his little buzzer, right?
Yeah.
And he just kept fucking pressing the button, and it caused the thing to like short circuit, and he lit his bed on fire, so he got a little bit burned. Yeah. Isn't that...
Oh my god.
Okay. Listen,
how like
I know it's not a lot of sentences there, but there's a lot to unpack here.
There's so much to unpack. How he was an older man,
right?
I'm guessing.
So why is he in the hospital? Is he sick or he lives there?
Yeah. Does he live there? And like, how impatient? One, there's 2 scenarios. He's a fucking asshole, impatient cunt.
I'm guessing it's that one. That's my vote is in that one. I don't know him, but maybe.
Or
probably
the nurses were just hanging out that day.
Are you attacking our nurses?
You know, they're busy people. If they want to take a day that they're like, you know what, today it's fine.
So the question, this is my research question. I'm gonna go into Google. So I'm gonna be like, was Salvador Dali burned due to elderly abuse?
Yes. Or was he? Did he deserve it? You know, he was just like.
Yeah. My guess is that.
I didn't know those things can short circuit. That's bad.
I'm sure they fixed it since.
Yeah.
I think he died.
Hopefully.
I think he died in like the 60s or something like that.
Yeah.
So
technology is different.
Yeah. The cars were great.
Yeah.
But the buzzy electric thing's not so much, huh?
Yeah, evidently. Yeah. Oh wow, that's really funny.
Great.
That's really funny.
I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
And you're just like, well, it's not funny because the guy burnt in the hospital, but of all places to be.
That's to that. What I find funny is that he got burned.
Yeah.
the fire, like him
Yeah.
being hurt because I'm imagining he was an asshole. Like, why do I say that? You know,
You see his art, you're just like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know.
So, no, he's, one of the most famous artists in the world, but...
Yeah, one of them. So next week I'm gonna bring you another painter, Picasso.
Okay.
I got a Picasso related thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Fun.
It's indirectly about him. It's
Okay.
less about him but he was a fan of something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right, so you ready for the criminal of the week? For the new listeners, I'm gonna do this every now and then, right? A reminder, like if you're new, this is the first episode you show up and you've been hanging out with us until this very moment. So what happens is I find pictures of criminals on mugshoties, on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
Now I'm expanding to other accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So I find a criminal. I take a screenshot of them, and usually the description says the crime that they committed. I show it to Abby. Abby has to guess the crime.
And their name.
And give them a name.
Give them a name.
So you give them a fake name, whatever, because these crimes are usually like alleged or whatever. Mm-hmm. And please leave us alone. I don't want any trouble.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if... Okay, you ready?
Yes. Wow. I feel like her name is like Stassi or something like that.
Not Stacy, it's Stassi.
Stassi.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, she has this beautiful blowout.
Yeah.
She's
probably blonde, right? I think the lighting just...
I don't know. She's like blonde highlights for sure.
Yeah.
For some reason, not wearing much of a top. Well, I can't, like...
Yeah,
her
no, I think
collarbone showing.
I feel like it was like a tube tub involved
Okay.
or something like that. Yeah. So you just see the rest of her hair.
Yeah, it's like Farrah Fawcett hair.
Yeah. So
Shit!
So do you remember this?
I don't remember.
Because I think 2 episodes ago, I was like, I made you choose between two criminals. You ended up with for the Valentine's episode, we chose the couple.
Yeah.
Instead of
and this is
I think it was this one. Yeah, because I wanted you
to.
to
The last one, yeah.
Or maybe way more. Anyways, whatever. So you were supposed to remember that I told you, hey, there's this criminal with like beautiful hair. You were supposed
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
No, this is the beautiful hair one.
Yeah.
This is Farrah Fawcett hair.
Yeah, I mean beautiful hair. I mean like
this is beautiful hair to you.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
No,
yeah,
it's
I like it. No, I like it. You know, if my
fine.
girlfriend showed up with hair like that, I'd be enthused. Maybe not all the time. You know, because it looks like it's like a hairdo to like we're
You're
going
just
out.
jealous of anyone with hair, no?
All right. This motherfucker.
All right.
All right. So what's the crime? What do you think she did?
Let me look at her again. let me take a gander. Oh wow. She seems a little high. I feel like it's possession of cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So drugs? We're going drugs.
Have I done drugs a lot lately?
Yeah. What's going on? You okay?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, if you want to see the criminal, you should probably check out our channel, the YouTube channel. Yes, that's literally the only place where we can see the criminals for now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could post, but
yes,
let's not.
Yeah, but,
I want them to go. I go to the freaking YouTube, and if you're watching on YouTube, thank you.
Rude. So yeah, no drugs. I mean, it was just aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Just.
That's it.
Just.
Not more, not less. So
like she assaulted someone with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I would love to know what the weapon was.
And she risked ruining that hair.
I mean, could you imagine the hair in the wind as she's swinging whatever weapon she was swinging? Like, give me a slow-mo of that shit, and like a nice sunset in the background. Put in some, like...
That's an episode of Baywatch right there.
Yeah, and, like, just give me some synth music, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I miss the 90s.
No, you don't. It was fucking weird.
It was weird.
It's just fucking weird. Okay, good night.
Good night. It was weird. The 90s were weird. Get the fuck out of here.
You're weird.
You're weird.